my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy. Welcome back to another day of Bugmas, my annual bug eating countdown to Christmas. Today I'm going to be eating mealworm tacos. So my plan is to prepare two different types of tacos, one with live mealworms and one with prepared mealworms. Be sure to check out the previous days of Bugmas if you've missed them, because I show you how you can grow your own mealworms, how you can create a mealworm farm, and then how you can prepare them so you can make your own mealworm meals. So today I'm going to be making mealworm tacos, and this is not based on any recipe that I found per se. It's just based on the things that I like on my own tacos. So if you're not inclined to have mealworms, you can certainly use these ingredients to make absolutely delicious homemade tacos at home. You can substitute any kind of meat. You can keep it vegan. You can just use avocado. You can skip on the cheese. You can add vegetables. It's really, really flexible, but still very, very tasty. To make these tacos, you're going to need a couple of condiments, including some salsa verde, which is just green salsa. So I just doctored this recipe as if I were making my own salsa verde, using the canned prepared sauce as a base, because tomatillos are not in season in winter here in New England. So in a food processor, I added half a small onion, a good handful of cilantro. I added half a green jalapeno, a little bit of lime juice. Then I just ground that up and I got this beautiful green salsa. If you happen to be in the southern hemisphere and have access to tomatillos, just make the same recipe, but instead of using the canned sauce, you would use tomatillos and you would add some salt. So the next key ingredient is this, and this is a jar of pickled red onions. These are absolutely delicious. In Spanish, these are called escabeche de cebolla, and these beautiful pink pickled onions are really easy to make, and the recipe that I use comes from the Hungry Hound. I'll put the link down below. And what you do is you take a medium or large red onion and you slice very thinly. I used my mandolin. Place all of your onions in a heat-safe jar. Then you're gonna make a quick pickle. So in a small saucepan, you're gonna put 3/4 cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 cloves of garlic that have been crushed, a 1/4 teaspoon of black peppercorn, a 1/4 teaspoon of whole cumin, a 1/2 teaspoon of Mexican oregano, 1 bay leaf, and a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Once your vinegar solution comes up to a boil, then you're going to pour that right over the onions, and then pack everything down to try to distribute the vinegar all over the onions. Put a lid on it and place them in the refrigerator overnight. And this is what you get: beautiful, pink, gorgeous pickled onions. Well, they've got that garlicky bite. The onion has been toned down a bit, but because you're using red onion, they're not so sulfurous and strong. And you've got all those beautiful flavors of peppercorn and bay and oregano in there. They're just wonderful. Really great on sandwiches, great on hot dogs, and of course, beautiful on tacos. So let's put our tacos together. Since I'm using mealworms, I'm going to make little mini tacos, and what I did was take regular corn tortillas and I used a little ring mold cutter and made smaller tortillas. So these would be more in scale with the size of the mealworms. I'm keeping them warm under this cloth here, and let's go ahead and assemble this. So here are my toppings: my pickled onions, cilantro, avocado, lime, cotija cheese, prepared mealworms that have been dried, and these are live mealworms. Okay, let's go ahead and make this. So couldn't be any easier. Avocado, onions, salsa, cheese. This one I'm going to do a combination of dried mealworms and live mealworms. Here are my beautiful tacos. They're so stinking cute. Now this is going to be my first taste of mealworm tacos, but happy Bugmas! Itadakimasu! Absolutely delicious. I honestly don't really taste the mealworms at all. The pickled onions, the salsa in there, the avocado, that is such a beautiful, wonderful combination. You could put shoe leather in there and this would be delicious. The mealworms themselves are actually pretty tasty. I tasted them, I believe, in day 2 of this year's Bugmas live. It was the first time I've eaten a live mealworm, and they've got a great flavor to them. But because I've got so many strong flavors going on in here in terms of the cheese, the onion, the salsa, I really don't taste the mealworms in there. But I taste a delicious taco. So stinking good. So stinking good. Look, and this one's trying to get away. Fantastic. There's a lot of wonderful textures going on here. The pickled onions still have a little bit of a crunch to them, as you could probably hear. You've got the leafy cilantro in there that gives this kind of lemony, herbal flavor to it. And you've got the soft, creamy, rich avocado, the tangy, punchy, slightly spicy salsa, and the really salty cheese in there. It's just a wonderful combination of flavors and textures. Tacos are one of my favorite things in the world, most favorite things. In fact, every time I go to LA, it's one of the first things I want to do. I want to have an In-N-Out burger and I want to have a taco with a Coke. I love tacos so much. If you want to skip bugs, I'm totally cool with that, but you definitely should try making these two things because they will transform your taco into taco bliss. I promise you. So thank you guys so much for joining me for Bugmas this year. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I hope you guys learned something. Tune in tomorrow for the last day of Bugmas. And yeah, please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo. Take care. Bye.